back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today I have a movie marathon night video for you all. I make soup, hot cocoa, cookies, and so much more, but we are starting off the video with this yummy, delicious veggie soup recipe. And so what you will need for this soup, you will need some potatoes, red and gold potatoes, carrots, broccoli, milk, onion, vegetable broth, cheese, seasonings like Italian seasoning and salt and pepper, garlic, heavy whipping cream, corn, and some flour. What I need, I am going to start washing my produce. So I am washing some of my carrots and potatoes, and then after they are washed and rinsed, I am going to start chopping them for the soup.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne.
I didn't use any measurements for the carrots, the potatoes, the onion, the corn, or the broccoli. I just chopped it all up and did however much that I thought would be good enough for soup. So we don't like them, my little family and just my family in general doesn't like them as soupy. We like them with chunks and more stew. So I did want to put more chunks in the soup instead of it being more soup, if that makes any sense. So you do whatever you want to do. If you like it more soup based, then don't add as many veggies in there, but if you like it how I like it, then add just as many as you think you want. I used a lot, but these bowls also helped me with the measurements. They're just some glass bowls, and they also just helped me meal prep everything before throwing it all in, so it was all ready to go.
Of kindness yet for days of old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and here's a hand of thine. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne.
Now that I have everything chopped up and meal prepped, I am going to put some olive oil in my Instant Pot and then throw in the onions and the carrots so that they can start sauteing. And I'm just going to let that be for a couple of minutes. Now that it's been a couple of minutes and the carrots and onions are pretty sauteed and they are turning a little brown, I am going to throw in some minced garlic and let that sit for just a little bit so that all the flavors can come out. And then once I have the veggie broth all open and done, I am going to pour in the veggie broth and the potatoes so that those can all cook together. I also threw in some water because it asked for water in the soup, but I am going to let that all sit now and cook for a little bit. And while it cooks, I am going to move on to this homemade hot cocoa that is made in a crock pot. So what you will need is some heavy cream, some milk, cacao powder, Hershey's chocolate bars, and some peppermint candy canes. What the recipe says to do is just throw it all in at once. Throw in the milk, the cacao powder, the chocolate bars, and the peppermint candy canes, and also the heavy whipping cream. It actually asks for, I believe, half and half, or maybe it does ask for heavy whipping cream. All I know is I did not use as much heavy whipping cream as it asked because that was a lot of heavy whipping cream. So I used more milk than the whipping cream, but it turned out so delicious. I did have to mix it for a good long time because of the cacao powder, and once it finally mixed in and it was all good, I just let it sit and cook for a bit. Now the soup is getting cooked and all yummy. It was steaming up and boiling and just looked so yummy. So I did want to give it a good mix. And then after I mixed it, I did show you what I was listening to. This is like some lo-fi Christmas music beats, and it just sounds so cozy and so warm. And I did also, with the soup, I let it sit for just another minute or like 5, I don't remember, but I did throw in some corn and some broccoli, and it looked so beautiful and so yummy, and it honestly was so good. I do plan on, when I get some groceries, to get groceries for that soup again so I can remake it because it was so delicious, and the next day it was even better. Now I am going to start on the cookies. I made some elf cookies, some snowman cookies, and some Christmas cookies, and they are all Pillsbury cookies, and they turned out so delicious and so cute. I always love buying these cookies, and I ended up buying a little bit more so when my family just has some movie nights or we want a snack, we can just reheat these up, heat them up, because they only take 10 minutes. They are so easy to make, and they are always so cute and so delicious. So I did want to make these for like the cute little Christmas charcuterie board for the family movie night. I also put some like kettle corn on it, but I did want to use all these different cookies because we watched some movies that went really well with all these cookies because they're just so adorable. now going to start adding my seasoning. So I'm adding some salt, some pepper, some of this garlic and herb seasoning, Italian seasoning, and I am going to now mix it all up. But I did want to add in the seasonings. I always love having seasonings. They just make the soup feel like taste so much better and just have so much more flavor. And then after that, I am going to also give the hot cocoa a really good mix. It is cooking really great and it tasted so delicious. And then after that, I did throw in the sugar cookies into the oven, and you watch them cook and rise. And then I did take them out of the oven since they were done, and now I am going back to the homemade slow cooker hot cocoa, and I am going to mix it all up but also feel if it's getting hot. And it honestly was, and it turned out again so delicious. And here is the soup. I am now going to add some cheese inside of the soup so it can be super creamy and cheesy, and that added so much to it. It was so delicious. And then I am just going to let you look at the soup a little bit because it looked so good and it was so delicious. Again, I am going to make this multiple times, and if you are interested in the recipe, I will leave it down in the description for you because I did find it off of Pinterest and it turned out so delicious. Next, I am moving on to my cranberry drink. I did get 2 bottles or whatever they are called of cranberry juice, and I poured them into this large like drink pitcher that worked so perfect for it. And they were already cold, so the drinks were already cold, but I didn't want to put ice in there because I didn't want them to get watered down. But now that the cookies are cooled down, I am going to start moving them onto my Christmas plate, and this will be like the start of the little Christmas charcuterie board. So I am just going to start laying down like the cookies like in 5s or 6s. I don't really know how I did it, but I'm just kind of doing it how I'm doing it, and it turned out super cute. I'm very happy with how it turned out, and now every single night I want a cute little Christmas charcuterie board. I also had these Hershey's chocolate bars that I laid down since I got those for the homemade slow cooker hot cocoa. I had some left over, so I did put them onto the Christmas charcuterie plate. And I also got some of this peppermint kettle corn from Target, and I just layered it in between like all the cookies and the chocolate. Then next we are moving on to this other little platter that I got from the Christmas Target dollar spot section, and I'm going to put these cute little caramel corn packets on top of there with some more cookies and some peppermint candy canes and then some star marshmallows, and it all turned out so good and it looked so cute. Now I am over at my hot cocoa station bar cart, and this is where I keep all of like the hot cocoa stuff. So I am filling up this cute Santa mug with some big marshmallows, and then that snowflake little bowl I filled up with some mini marshmallows. So when you have some hot cocoa, you can grab some marshmallows or some of those snowman peeps and a candy cane, crushed peppermint candy cane, little sprinkles or marshmallows. You can grab honestly whatever you would like, and so I did want to make it like that. And then I am going to move over and finish up the little cranberry drink station. I pulled out some Sprite and some sparkling apple cider. So when you have the cranberry drink, you can have some Sprite in it or some sparkling apple cider. Both of the drinks are super delicious, but I did want to have that that as a yummy treat too. So if you don't want hot cocoa, you can have that, or you could have whatever you would like, but those are just some options. And now I am going to start filling up one of my mugs with some hot cocoa, and I did make a mess all down the side of my mug, but I did clean it up. But I did want to make some hot cocoa and just show you guys what it would all look like because it was so delicious. So I did get some hot cocoa in my glass. It was super hot, and then I put some whipped cream and marshmallows with some candy cane crush sprinkles and mini chocolate chips, and it was so delicious. Again, I loved it so much, and I've made slow cooker hot cocoa multiple times, and every single time I make it, it's always so delicious. I honestly recommend making some slow cooker hot cocoa because it can go on all day and you'll always have like some warm, yummy hot cocoa, and it's always so creamy and so chocolatey. It's always just the best.
White outside.
Next, I am getting some of my creamy veggie soup, and it turned out so delicious. It was so yummy, and it came out so perfect, and it didn't cook for too long, especially since I did it in my Instant Pot. It only took about an hour and a half to 2 hours. It didn't take long at all, and it would have been done sooner. I just did so much in this video that it took a while because I wanted everything done at the same time, but it was so good. And then next, I am moving on to the cranberry juice drink, and I did do cranberry juice with some Sprite, and then I added some ice in it, and it was just so delicious. Again, all you need is cranberry juice and some sparkling apple cider, which is super delicious, or some cranberry juice and some Sprite, and again, that one is really delicious as well.
And the night is cold, everyone's lighting candles in their homes. Yes, it's Christmas. It's a magic
Now
time.
that everything is all ready and cooked, we did turn on A Boy Called Christmas, and that movie is so adorable. If you have not watched it yet on Netflix, I honestly do recommend it. Grab yourself some hot cocoa and some cookies and snacks or whatever you want to have, and turn it on and grab a blanket and just get all cozy because it is such a cozy movie, and it's really cute, and I really enjoyed it. It is a longer movie. It's about 2 hours long, which is pretty long, but it was really cute, and I do recommend watching it. So I am watching it with my little family, and I am going to grab some popcorn and sip on my drink. And Lucas was so tired. He still didn't have a nap until we finally sat down, and I just held on to him and cuddled him and put him to bed, and he just passed out. So that was really nice that he got a little nap and we got to enjoy the movie without a grumpy baby, but he really did enjoy sitting down and laying down and sleeping. And once he woke up, he had some cookies and really enjoyed the little charcuterie board. But I really enjoyed just relaxing and sitting down and getting all cozy and comfy with all of the delicious food items that I made.
You can feel it in the air that every child got their hearts filled up with joy. Yes, it's Christmas all around. All snow is falling down, all the colored lights lighting up this town. And as I walk outside, hear the Christmas choir sing Merry Christmas to you. This time of year,
my little chunk, he is now awake and he is enjoying some of the cookies and the Christmas movie, and I am just so happy he is now awake. I always love cozying up and watching Christmas movies with him. He is such a sweet boy and he loves his chunky food.
Let our loved ones, our family and friends have a Christmas
We finished up the movie The Boy Called Christmas, and again, that one was so adorable. I really do recommend watching that one with your little family because it is so cute. Then after that movie, we did turn on Jack Frost. Jack Frost for us is just a sentimental movie. It's like one of the older movies, and it's just so good to watch. It really is just so sweet and so cute, but also is a little funny. So it's just such a great movie. But we did turn that on, and then we did end up watching Elf as well, but I did not film that movie because I was editing this video. But Elf was really good as well. We did not know if we wanted to watch Elf like to turn on another movie because it was getting late, but we did anyways, and I'm so glad that we did because extra family time, it just means so much to me. But this is pretty much it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed all of the yummy recipes and just all the inspiration and motivation and just everything that I shared with you in today's video. This video means so much to me because it was just so much fun and such great family time, but I really hope you enjoyed it just like I did. But I will see you all again next time. Thank you so much for all of your support and watching today's video and just being here. I appreciate every single one of you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you are new to my channel and would like to see more of my future content, because I just have so many more videos and so many more ideas that I want to share with you for the rest of the year until next year. But I really hope that you enjoyed all of it and you enjoy my channel and my content. You can also follow my Instagram, Our Little Bloom. But again, I will see you all again next time. Thank you so much for being here and supporting my channel and supporting my little family, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.